welcome back to the Citizen channel. Hope you're all staying safe and well. And yeah, I've just got back from the SG. I know Pep was happy today with the atmosphere. All happy flowers, and we're all happy after that. Yes, the word happy. We'll use that, won't we? Yes, Manchester City 3, Wolverhampton Wanderers, given the full title, 0. Yes, Premier League match day 20, 2 p.m. kickoff on the 22nd of January. I'm going to say 1923 then, 2023, then 2023. It's been a long day. I was up at 2 this morning. It's been a long day, guys. I had to jump on that tram from the Etihad. I couldn't walk. I couldn't walk back to Piccadilly today from the ground and then get the tram, which I used to do. I'm getting old, I think. Right, this is the rating show. Please, if you are new to the channel, enjoy this. I'm going to be in the company of Simon Bajkowski today on the Manchester Evening News, see what he thinks. Yeah, I think we sort of more or less agree on most of them. If you are new, push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. Great to have you on board. And if you're pushing buttons or you've not pushed the button because you're already there, push that little like button, that little thumbs up button, guys. It will be very much appreciated by me. Simple as that. Thank you. Right, yes, so here we go, the player rating. So let's have a look at the lineups. I'm not interested in Wolves. It didn't really matter. We had an interesting goalkeeper performance there today, I must admit. The lineup: Ederson, Lewis, Stones, Akanji, Laporte, Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan. Excuse me, guys. Mahrez, Grealish, Haaland. Subs: Ortega, Walker, Diaz, Phillips, Aki, Cancelo, Alvarez, Bernardo and Palmer. Yes, and as I said, the ratings are from Simon Bajkowski from the Manchester Evening News. Yes, he doesn't waste words, Simon. He's not like some of the other guys who do the ratings. So it's all very succinct. Let's have a look at what he thought, and I'll give you my little views as well. And let me know your thoughts, more importantly. Let me know what your ratings are. Let me know what you thought of your man of the match, etc., etc. It'd be great to hear from you. Edison, Simon said, look particularly alert. Oh, he had to. I think he had to make up from last week, didn't he? Sorry, I've got this cough still. And made a decent stop to keep his clean sheet. Yep, it's nice to get a clean sheet. I bet he's happy with that. Simon's given him a 7. I've given him a 6.5. Yeah, I thought he was okay. He had a good defensive front. I remember one okay save. I remember one where I think the Wolves player tried to chip him, and it was sort of simple for him. So yeah, all good. All after you say no panics from Edison today. So we'll take that, and the clean sheet. He'll be happy with that as well. He wants to try and win the clean sheet thing again, or what it's called now. Right, Lewis, Simon said did very little wrong despite getting a few more heavy challenges. Why? What is it about Lewis that you think just because he's the youngest lad they have to give him a kick? I don't know, but it's up to the referee to sort it out if the other players aren't going to stick up for him, because obviously Peps already had a go at the other players for not doing that. But hey, he was fine. He bounced up. I don't know why he went off, whether he was injured or he's just got a rest. We'll have to find out about that, of course. Simon gave him a 7. I give him a 6.5. He misplaced a couple of passes. We did look at home, and yes, I just thought he coped well with the physicality, but as I said, just a couple of misplaced passes, but he doesn't look out of place, does he? He just doesn't. Onto Stones, City's most consistent defender, said Simon, rolled across the back 4, then pushed into midfield. Simon's given him an 8. I can't argue with that. I give him an 8. I mean, everyone needs John Stones in the middle, don't they? And obviously, this John Stones song is reverberating loud at the moment. He's a popular guy, and I was right. I mean, this guy would start every game if he didn't have his injury problems. It's as simple as that. He's just outstanding, and he's better with a settled centre half next to him as well, I think. So he's obviously having to cope at the moment. We were all switching these centre halves left, right, and centre, aren't we? But he got Akanji next to him today, and Simon said saw plenty of the ball, although his build-up play invited pressure at times. Simon's only given him a 6. I think that's a bit harsh. I give him a 7. I thought he did very, very well. I thought he accompanied not as good as Stones, but I thought he did a lot of clearances, a lot of blocking, headers clear, etc. His distribution is never going to be as brilliant as someone like Stones. He's just not as smooth with it. But I think 6 was a bit mean from Simon. I give him a 7. Laporte dealt comfortably with whatever he had to do. A quiet afternoon, yeah, I'd agree with that. You still give him a 7, Simon. I give him a 6.5. Perhaps on the day, the weaker of the defenders, but it was fine. It was okay. No problem with Laporte. He needs to get some game time as well, doesn't he? Rodri, Simon said the main man in City's build-up as usual, but got drawn into making too many fouls. Yeah, he probably did. Not his best. I mean, I think he struggled a little bit against the Wolves' numbers in that middle. I think he struggled in the physicality side of it, which is sometimes a bit of a weakness. He's a bit of a wet lettuce sometimes, old Rodri, isn't he? I mean, I know we all rave over him, but he can be a bit weak sometimes. But yes, I did notice at least a couple of fouls he gave away. So I did think he struggled. So I'm going to give him a 6. I'm going to give him a 6. But he was okay. He was fine. But I think he didn't have it all his own way today. Gundogan Simon said grew into the game, although Mr. City with the game already. Well, how did he? I mean, I've just rewatched the header now. Obviously, you can't tell at the ground, but how the hell he didn't get that on target, that header near the end, I have no idea. Simon's given him a 6. I've been kind. I've given him a 6.5. I thought he did improve. I thought he started off a bit sporadic and then improved as the game went on. But yeah, he needs to sort his goal getter. I mean, it's a good job, wasn't it, this sort of form against Villa last season, wasn't it, in the last game of the season? We never won that flipping league. But yeah, he needs a bit of shooting practice and heading practice, I think, Gundo. KDB, Simon said, made the key breakthrough, even if his passing wasn't always on the money. And I was quite happy with De Bruyne today, not as energetic as we've seen him when he's been at his best this season, which obviously hasn't been just recently. Simon's given him a 7. But he was plenty involved. He got involved in everything, and the link up for the first goal, of course, the Haaland header, his assist was lovely to watch. A brilliant ball from Mahrez and a classic crossing just right onto Haaland's head. So I thought it was okay today. Probably one of his better games since he come back from the World Cup. So that'll do him good anyway. Mahrez, Simon said, kept off the score sheet by a marginal offside. So, yeah, I don't know how close that was. I've not looked back. But more excellent forward play. Simon's given him a 7. I'll give him a 7. Not as dynamic as Thursday, but as I said, he sort of played out of his skin, didn't he, on Thursday? Let's be honest about it. But he gave, on that wing, he gave Wolves plenty to think about, well, plenty of problems. And obviously, you know, if he's distracting one or two players on the wing, that means we've got a little bit more space in the middle. So I was happy again with Mahrez, as I said. But after the Lord Mayor's show, wasn't it? But hey, still a good game from Mahrez. Grealish, Simon said, attack with energy and race back to help his teammates whenever he could. Yes, obviously. Peps telling him to get back and do some tackles, isn't he? So I was giving him an A. I'm not going to go that much because again, too much. You know, all right. I hate saying the nearly man thing, but again, he did so much right and not quite. You know, he had a header off the line, didn't he? A defender headed clear one of his shots. But like Mahrez, he caused lots of headaches, and he caused lots of headaches at pace, which is what Mahrez was doing the other day. You know, he's running at defenders. I don't know what happened with that penalty appeal in the first half. He went down, and it was just shied away. I mean, surely you're not going to go down now unless you are kicked or tripped or whatever. I'm just totally confused by that first half one, but I thought he played extremely well, just lacked something in that final third, which, you say, the nearly man, well, we'll have to say that, won't we? Haaland, Simon said 3 goals from the machine to continue an astonishing season it is. Didn't do a lot more apart from that. He had a great chance, obviously, in the first half, an okay save from the keeper, and then he didn't quite fall back to him and he couldn't quite turn it back towards goal. But, you know, another big Lummox hat-trick. That's what we want. Ever since I started calling him a big Lummox, he started scoring again. You know, so I think we'll carry on that. Feed the Lummox, he will score. Do you think that's got a ring to it? Do you think we can think if I start that in the singing section, I'll get a response? Yeah, I could probably get thrown out. I don't know the response I'll get. Right, the substitute, Simon said for Aki. He came on in the 46 minutes, so he had a full half, made a crucial block to keep City in control of the game. I thought Aki was very good again. He just slotted in, as you knew he would, on that left-hand side. Simon's given him a 7. I'd give him a 7. And I say you wouldn't see the join from him joining the game. And of course, he played against a lot of that second half against the resurgent Wolves. When they went 3-0 down, they realised they had to attack, and they threw caution to the wind and had a go. And Aki was cool and calm, defended manfully throughout that second half. Alvarez for Haaland on 61. Simon said, missed a decent chance to add to the score. I've not seen that back, so I don't know how true that is. Simon's given a 6. I'll give him a 6 as well. If that chance was half decent, then it was a chance But he's not going to be. He's not clinical. I've seen him playing for Argentina. I've seen him playing for us. For every goal he scores, he'll probably miss one or two that you think he might do better. But that's just as it is. He was fine. He was fine. He got 30 minutes on the pitch. A lot of people think he should have started the game, but it just proves Peps having a bit of a problem fitting him in. I'm sure he'll play against Arsenal, but we'll have more of that to come, won't we? Bernardo, Simon said for De Bruyne on 77 minutes, comfortable on the ball. Yeah, I've not marked Bernardo because he wasn't on long enough. Simon's given me 6. Yeah, it is what it is. On for 15 minutes with the injury time. Not too much to talk about. The same for Phillips, really. Simon said he was happy to push forward. Well, I don't know. He shouldn't have been pushing forward at that stage because it's the only time Wolves were actually having a go from the 77 minutes. So, yeah, perhaps he shouldn't have been pushing forward. But anyway, Simon gave him a 6. As I said, he came on far too late for me to mark him. So there you go, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your ratings are. My apologies for a couple of coughs earlier. I'll have to leave it in. I won't have time to edit. I want to get it out there for you guys, so I won't have time to edit it. But well, one day I can go for 2-3 hours and then all of a sudden I just have the sort of tickle in the throat and a cough. It's very annoying. Man of the match, yeah, City give it Haaland. It has to be, doesn't it? Despite some good performances elsewhere, he got a hat trick. All right, penalty. I don't know. Some said he waited for the goalie to move and just put it down the middle because the goalie moved. I wasn't totally convinced about that. I just thought it wasn't a great penalty, and the goalie just made the error of going the wrong way. But anyway, yeah, I'd have to give him man of the match. Yeah, 3 goals. How can you not give Haaland man of the match after he scores yet another hat trick? Fantastic. So let me know your thoughts, guys, and please check out my Talking Point show, which I'm going to try and watch a little bit of the game, a little bit of the highlights. You've been there, you don't seem to soak it all in, so you can watch the extended highlights. So I'll be back with the Talking Point show. Yes, 1 or 2 on this one. More about the team that Pep put out. Totally different to what I thought, but check out my Talking Point show. We'll have a chat about that anyway. That'll be out tomorrow as I'm recording this. So I'm recording this Sunday evening, so that'll be out on Monday. So please tune back in for my Talking Point show. And of course, later in the week, we will have the preview of the Arsenal FA Cup game. And there may be 1 or 2 little, well, certainly might be at least 1 history vlog out this week, extra. And of course, there'll be a programme watch or 2 to put out there as well. Thanks for watching. Please, until we meet again, I only ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Bye for now.